Oh my god.
Chippy, chippy, choppa, chop.
Doobie,
But my stream.
Dubba dubba.
Welcome back. I made myself short for a second.
For a second.
Short king.
Short king. That is what I am. I'm also medium height king and also highly violent tyrannical king.
Anyone that calls themselves medium height is insecure about their height, just saying.
I'm short.
Medium
Soon I'm gonna
height.
be tyrannical with the executioner king.
Mm-hmm.
When I say executioner, it's me.
My character's gonna die now.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
James, don't worry, I like Shravs too much. James, on the other hand, is expendable.
I don't blame.
The character
I
can
hold
live on
same
without the
position
player.
as-
Okay,
Shams
how
can-
about we tell them about our stuff?
Yo!
yeah,
what are we
welcome
doing?
back to Chronicle. We're
Like and
super
subscribe.
cool.
We stream Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition normally, so thank you very much for joining in with us, guys.
We also play video games occasionally.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Sometimes we kiss.
Oh.
Who?
Yeah.
Who's kissing?
Ash and Jack aren't playing
Oh.
anymore. So.
Lucky and Connor.
Lucky.
Oh.
Oh.
This is news. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
What are you expecting?
When are you
We're all for it. We are not expecting.
We only do it in the closet, though, thanks.
Come out of there. It's dark.
Nah.
We like the duck.
I don't think the intros are ever going to go smoothly again. I think we've transcended.
No, I think my intros go perfectly
Oh, this
fine.
is
I
true.
think it's just lucky.
Because we respect
The
you.
intros aren't the problem. No, see, someone said the intro's going bumpy, but I'm just bumpy.
Mine teeter.
Lucky's
Yeah.
a lumpy boy.
I'm a lumpy
It
boy.
depends on what mood I'm in.
Yes, honestly.
I am curdled.
I have eaten too many corn chips to be laughing this hard.
Like aged milk, I am curdled.
It's just gorgeous.
What? Anyway,
Welcome back. It's my campaign this week, I guess. Lamau, drink bleach.
Oh.
No, don't.
This is why we don't let you speak.
No, don't.
They let me out of the dungeon again.
Is it too soon to go back to my campaign?
I bring the term dungeon master.
Hey, just so you know, I wouldn't tell you to do that, everyone.
I will.
I don't think you ever have.
no.
I would never do that.
No.
If you do a football's doing it, I'll give you $5 if you live.
What the fuck?
Yo, $5.
You're gonna
Hell
get
yeah.
yourself in some
Money.
serious legal trouble one of these days.
Yeah.
That
You
isn't
spend
that
all
isn't a binding agreement.
I'm just gonna swap it to the basic gaming scene unless you have something.
Look at all my lovely players. Aren't
Oh.
they smiley and happy
Oh.
and full of joy?
Hey!
That one especially is so smiley and happily and full of joy.
Yeah.
We know you're biased now.
Smacks and giggles.
Okay.
I don't know.
Smacks and
Now I
giggles.
feel uncomfortable.
I can go home now. I don't have to call my dad. So.
Yo.
We could call my dad. That'd be traumatized.
You can call my dad, he's just in another room.
My dad doesn't have COVID anymore, so I can call him. He'll make us a nice food.
Yeah, COVID
Everyone,
again.
let's call our dad.
Hey, everybody, call your dad. Let him know that you love him.
Or don't.
Or
Unless
don't. If you don't love him, don't call him. But if you love him, give him a call.
I love my dad. He's
Yeah.
a lovely man.
If you love your parent,
He
give him a
cooks
call.
his stuff.
Because they would love to hear from you, alright? They
I'll
miss
call
you.
My mum. They miss you. What the fuck is this guilt trip?
My dad do miss me. He used to make cook sister.
It's worse
Just
than
like
they
wood.
hit you.
Guys, if you are enjoying any of our content, including the gaming streams, please do check out our links down below to our archive videos over on YouTube where we have the rest of our campaigns, including my own, where the intros go better a lot of the time. And also Instagram and TikTok, that's down there too. We would love it if you check it out. This is how the intro should have gone.
When Holly's intros happen, I derail them. When my
Not
intros
the
happen,
one
I
bitch.
derail them.
Yeah.
When my intros happen, it's
Holly derails.
anyone's choice. Yeah, it's someone will muck it up.
It's always fun.
What?
What do I do now? I meant to sign the intro, but I don't know.
Yes.
That's your
Yeah,
cue.
that's how it works.
Why did I do this to myself?
It's hard to follow in the footsteps of a god.
Mm.
And that's right, that God is me, because I am Jesus reincarnate. Please start a cult.
It's wait.
My lord?
My daddy. Thank you.
Sorry, daddy.
Father.
Please, daddy, I have been naughty and committed this great sin.
I think we should end the stream.
I murdered a guy.
Yeah.
Why don't we restart the
Do
recording?
you want to go home?
Why don't we restart the recording?
No, this is gold, James!
People have seen. There are 3 3 people at least watching.
I'm so sorry you had to experience this.
I'm not.
I'm so sorry that I have asked anyone to watch these streams and you have to sit here and watch this.
I'm not sorry.
Phelan, I'm sorry.
I'm never sorry.
I know
Yes,
you're here.
I don't exist in a
I
state of
know
sorry.
you're here. Okay.
Please help.
Yourself.
Lucky's at David. Are you reading your
I am-
prepared materials?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now and I'm preparing my head because I made a mistake and there's a lot of voice acting.
Good luck.
Yippee! Look,
Gio, have
she's
fun.
there. Hi.
Hi, Bailey.
Smile.
Hi.
Please help.
No,
Send help.
there is no saviors. Except me.
That's not true.
It's the Lord and Savior.
I'm Lord and Savior Daddy.
Ew.
I
You're
can
not
be
my
mommy as well.
father.
Yeah.
Okay, can we
I am your father.
Can we play Dungeons
Alright.
and
Let's
Dragons?
play Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, that's
Yay!
why we're here. That's
I'm
right.
full on tea.
Turgid filament.
I made a mistake.
What?
Look at the turgid filament, everyone. It's funny.
It's
Turgid filament.
It's totally
Yo,
turgid,
filament?
dude.
Dude,
A
it's like...
turgid means like engorged and swollen.
Yeah, look at this. This
Yo,
is like...
swollen
Look
filament.
at how swollen this
This is not healthy filament. Look at it.
Oh, we're being. Yep. No, it's my bad. It's always my bad.
We got a lot of zoomies on tonight, guys.
I'm always zooming.
We've had beans.
We have been.
Oh,
Beans.
no.
We had nachos. It was really good.
Anyway, what are we doing? I was doing my intros,
Do
right?
your intro.
High above the clouds, a lone figure enshrouded in a cloak walks with measured steps. Their footsteps make a light shuffling noise as their feet fall against the stone. They make their way towards a small red orb. As they approach, they kneel before the orb, moving fluidly to the ground. My Empress, she states to the open air. Around her, the terrain shifts, as the air forms into a large black throne with a purple drow dressed elegantly sitting in the chair. Ah, well, if it isn't our new queen, I'm glad that you could join us, gesturing towards a tall figure also wrapped in a cloak. Directing her attention to the figure, I trust you met your objectives, Rook. Of course, my Empress. I have the control I need to make the next step, says the tall figure. Excellent news, Rook. Although our operation at the Crossroads has been spoilt, I am glad that you two succeeded. We are ready to take the next step. Mistress, are we not worried about Forge Master? The first figure interjects, earning a disapproving scowl from the drow on the throne. I thought they taught you manners in that accursed republic of yours, lady. Or has that been forgotten with the establishment of your new empire? Apologies, Empress. I'm just worried. I don't want loose lips to compromise our goals. I've dealt with Forge Master. The two of you focus on your preparations. The onyx throne dissipates into the air, leaving the lithe figure kneeling in front of an orb above the clouds. She is soon interrupted from her ruminations. Mother, a lithe elf dressed in an elegant dress, addresses the cloaked figure. We have a problem. No, we don't, the cloaked woman responds. She's involved. We have nothing to fear of that imperfection, daughter. Do not concern yourself about her. You have your failure to account and make up for. Yes, mother.
What's happening?
I'm the imperfection.
That's Lynn. That's
I'm
Lynn.
the
That's
imperfection.
Lynn.
Lynn's mother and sister. That's who was talking.
No.
Sorry, by the way.
Yes, it's fine. It's okay. They grabbed my arm.
Well, I
and it's
thought-
very tender. 'cause of
I
my
did, and then
touching.
I instantly was like, oh.
We were staying with. In the Crossroads. We were
Yes.
staying with your.
But my mother and my sister are speaking to the orb.
They're probably
The
in,
sister being. What's.
My twin, Anaya.
The one that we saw.
in the cave. When you were in the cage.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Saucy stuff.
Wait.
Drama.
I'm the imperfection.
Wait, did she get back to the room?
I hope that came across as 4 distinct characters, because
I could clearly tell apart at least 2 of them.
excellent. That 50% just means it's a pass.
At least.
No, you did well. You did well. I'm just joking. A jest. A jest.
Mother.
Oh dear.
Just your mother.
Who knows? Maybe it was just someone that they referred to. You know how some religious things is like mother.
Mother Teresa.
Yeah. Maybe
Well,
it
I
was
am your
just a completely
The
different
Virgin
group of
Mary.
people, like a completely different mother and daughter with an imperfection sister. Yeah.
Could be
Yeah.
me.
Could have been anyone.
I am your mother.
Good, yeah, could have been
You
fun.
listen to me.
Yeah.
Except
La-
none
elf.
of them sounded very Spanish.
Yeah, and also elf.
Lucky, give us your best Spanish accent.
Dick.
$10 it comes out as Avalon.
General European.
I just you know it's a little bit it's probably a bit French, but
I heard a little bit of Avalon in there and I loved it.
yeah, that's
I
good.
thought
General
French.
European and then English.
I'm confused, but it was definitely they were talking about the orb and the
Yeah.
they were talking about Tashama, right?
Yeah.
But it- I
They were
mean,
talking.
not-
They were talking to Tashama.
Were they not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They're
I thought
speaking to the orb.
If they were
There was a
Spanish,
red
maybe
orb
it is me.
in
Maybe
the
I
last
am
session
the
that was shattered,
imperfection.
and that we.
Well, I mean-
that's what we
I do
believe
have
is
a
like
sister.
a conduit to cold.
Another
cold
sister.
We're
power.
both imperfections.
Who broke?
Bestie.
I know, we was shattered when we got there. I believe Ellen Brightsmith must have shattered it or something like that.
Was this at Ellen Brightsmith?
No, yeah. And you know, when we were remember when we were planning to like do like the secret little like sneak into our mansion because we believed there was like a secret door.
Oh
in
yes.
our office?
Oh, you did that.
There was. The bookcase was wide open, and that's where the room was.
I need 60 platinum in my inventory, right?
And 59 platinum.
Yeah, why are we so
59.
rich?
Because we looted the mansion.
How much is plate again?
Plate.
No, I don't need plate. I'm better for that.
59.
Well,
Barbarians couldn't wear
Oh,
armor.
you're a barbarian. You don't wear armor.
yeah,
And I-
you have unarmored move.
I'm also Turtle Man with 17 armor class unarmored.
Also,
Yeah.
you know that clothes. I'm sorry, you gotta wear the Celtic circlet. And it's fine, dude.
Nice.
It just shell count as clothes, or do I need to?
Yeah,
You show yourself.
D-shell.
Yeah, I could take off my shell and use it as a shield.
Oh.
I think it on your body is a shield.
Yeah,
Yo,
but,
you're
that,
so
but,
smart.
but that shield's all the important bits, Holly. What about my forearm? You can stab me in the chest all you want, but you won't lay a single finger on my precious arm hair.
Well, when you have
Straight
great
to ball.
forearms like me, sometimes you have to worry about these things.
I'm not even sure if Shams has 4 arms.
I'm pretty sure Shams is forearms.
Does he
It's
only-
just all
does he only
arm.
have 2 arms?
Yo.
Anyway,
I
our
don't
party
know,
is now leaving the Presidium.
Oh, I have to go back to being
We are
impressed.
proceeding out of the Presidium.
Proceeding out of Presidium.
Isn't that? That's where we were near.
Yes, that's where it all kicked off. That's where we met. What? Annabella.
Annabelle.
Yeah, Annabella.
the mutants. Nearby?
What?
No, never mind.
Didn't we level up to level 5?
Yes.
Ah, yes. Let me do that now.
I now have
I'm
Di-
very prepared.
from
Oh
this session,
my.
from last session to this session, my max HP is more than doubled.
Yeah, you're so well.
Because you weren't leveling up your HP.
I don't
base.
play D&D.
We've still got so many players at the table. It's important.
I haven't played D&D for like 3 years.
at the table.
It's okay, we all forget things sometimes.
Yeah.
I have a very smooth brain. I forget stuff
I
all
didn't
the
forget,
time.
I just didn't know.
I know. It's okay.
Sometimes I forget things, like my morals.
Okay.
And your taxes.
On that note,
I don't forget those. I purposely don't pay them.
please pay your taxes. I don't know how many times I have to say it.
Pay your
Please, everyone.
Prison's rent free and comes with free food.
It is
And
not.
Wi-Fi.
It is not.
It takes a
rent-free.
toll on your
What?
mind, love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Also,
So does society, all.
True.
I would like to play D&D. So
Let's do it.
we are leaving the
Presidium.
Presidium.
Mm-hmm.
What time of day is it?
It was like 5. It was getting close to the end. It was like 5, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
It would take time to go through and loot a mansion.
Where when
We talking evening or morning?
Evening.
Yeah. If 5 in the morning.
Yeah, because this is still the same day that the eclipse happened.
Oh, right.
Oh, and the eclipse happened at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And we already cased the joint.
Yeah.
Your joint.
420 blazer.
I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I am assuming that we will all need a little bit of rest, probably.
Yeah. It's been a long day.
Well, I propose before we actually do anything, about setting sail to Bobora, we will need to get some supplies beforehand.
That sounds very smart. Yes.
I have my moments.
The shops will be starting to close.
Yes.
Yeah,
So, and
shopping tomorrow then.
yes, that would be my assumption.
A week's worth of supplies for all of us. Do we need to pay for the crew?
I think we will need to just be safe and a little bit more than just a week, because you never know what can happen at sea, and if there are any components and things that you might need for your magics, then perhaps we should look at this as well. And I would really like to go to the library. So I go to the library tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay.
Okay.
I would like a new kit, because these leathers, well, they're falling apart. See?
Yeah, well, maybe we make a day of it then. We get our supplies, we find you some new clothes. Shams, is there anything that you would like to do?
No, I don't really need anything. Oh, maybe food.
Probably a good idea, yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner sometimes.
Yeah.
All important meals.
That is very true.
We
If
could-
you want to...
We could get you a new weapon. We could get you a big, shiny hammer.
I like it.
I mean, it would be nice to get rid of this old thing.
Something that's like more showy and more like magical.
Or something that's
Well.
actually a weapon.
I was going to say maybe Shams is not a showy guy.
Are you a showy guy, Shams?
What does that mean?
Do you like to show off when you murder?
No.
Fair enough.
Exactly. I think something perhaps understated, but always were able to get the job done.
We'll go shopping for food and supplies and weapons and armor. Or we'll do all that tomorrow.
Sounds good.
With a bit of library.
You don't have to come to the library.
Oh, thank you so much.
I can't read.
I could teach you how to read. You don't know how to read?
No.
Oh, I got a lot.
I never had a need.
Well, I taught my sister, so I'm sure I can teach you as well.
That sounds very kind of you.
Do I need to know how to read? I know basic
You don't
reading.
know how to read as well?
I can. It's just sometimes it's hard. That's like it hurt. Are you okay?
Oh, my life.
Do it again.
No.
Yeah, do it in the other spot so it balances out.
Yeah,
on the
true,
other
true,
side.
true.
That's my knee. No,
Oh no.
No, like I know.
Try
Give
the other knee.
If I give you a concussion, you might not feel it.
Yeah, please.
I mean, you probably feel the concussion.
I'm ready and willing.
Like I can read it and write basic, but when you tell me to write big words,
Well, I can teach you as many words as I know if you would like to know them.
what's a big word I should know? Based.
Does
A
that
big
feel-
word that you should know.
That relates to the sea because we're going to be on the sea, aren't we? I should know how to help out on the ocean.
Our fight gets a kraken.
Well, I mean, there are many words on the sea that could be helpful. Most of them, though, are relatively short, unless you want to say that you are afraid of the sea, which would be thalassophobia. I think that's how you say it, is that right?
Please.
Thalas.
In this world, it is.
That lass is a phobia.
And-
Thalas.
You're giving your best effort.
Thalas. Actually, don't tell me how you spell it. Don't tell me how you spell it.
Okay.
Thalassophobia.
Thalassophobia.
And that is correct. You are afraid of the deep sea.
Oh, I'm not.
Have you
I
been
don't
on the
think.
deep sea before?
I've never been on the ocean before.
Either.
Yes,
I
you
will.
have. You have to get from the island.
Well,
Twice.
Yes.
I'd almost say that I've been on a couple of rivers once.
Rivers do not count. They are nothing compared to the sea.
Oh,
It's
I
alright.
mean, river boats are interesting, of course, but it is nothing like the sea.
I haven't got much experience on the sea either.
Well, I will
I'm
be
mostly-
glad to show you.
I'll be appreciated.
hey,
There
Yeah.
are a couple of things.
we're gonna
that
be
we should-
captains. We're gonna be captains of the ship.
No. There is only one captain.
Oh,
You
Come-
have many different roles, so you could be
what can my role be? What can I do?
um
I'm quick. I'm nimble. I can hold my breath if I really need to go under the water.
well the assumption is that because we will be on a ship, we will not be in the water.
If
We
we-
would like to avoid
Oh, right,
being
right,
in
right.
the water if possible, unless you are going for a swim. But then the ship might leave you, so probably not a good idea.
Okay.
Well, you could be the navigator. You could be stars, or you could be a scout, a lookout. that is not relating to the stars.
Oh.
And that is
Just looks like a sun.
that's for wind, and
Oh.
it's not very effective at all.
Oh. Scout.
Yeah, look for things.
Yeah, you
like
can
how
get
I
up
do.
in the crow's nest.
I can look for things sometimes.
Okay.
Well,
If you need me to tie a really good knot, I can do that.
that is always helpful on a ship, but if there were like cannons on the ship, you could. I don't know if like.
I could learn.
I
No.
regret saying it.
Ooh.
I feel like I should.
Wait. Oh, do we get to blow things up?
No,
Oh.
no, not unless somebody else.
Is attacking us first?
Yes, but then it might be too late.
I will make sure
So
that
we
I'll
should
make
be-
sure that it's not too late.
Okay. Well, before we actually get on the ship, there are a couple of things that we need to be cautious about, just for superstition's sake, for sailing. So when we get to the ship, nobody step on it first. Okay? We have to do things so that we have a safe journey.
Okay.
See?
Okay. Is this like a prayer to like the sea god or something?
Yes,
Oh.
I suppose so.
Oh.
Sailors, pirates are funny creatures. We have certain things that we must abide by so that the sea does not take us.
Where will it take us?
To the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, I don't want to go
And
down.
then
I don't want to
probably
go
you
there.
will definitely be afraid of deep sea then.
But I can hold my breath.
But now you know the word for it too.
Thalassophobia.
That is correct. Yes. Anyway, I would, as somebody who cannot hold their breath and is aware of the things that lurk where we cannot see them, I would very much like to stay on the actual ship.
Okay.
So,
Me too, me included.
Yes.
I do
So
not
I
know how to
think
swim.
just to be safe.
What is the centaur experiment?
To be safe,
Giving
I
all
think
four legs.
we just send out our press.
Well, we have what, a week until the ship's built? That's what. Well,
Yeah. So we have plenty of time to investigate more leads and things like that.
I wouldn't mind figuring out what happened to the wildfire.
Yes,
Wildfire
right.
thing.
I think that's a good idea.
Because, well, there was that, they maybe just sort of got sucked into a portal and then maybe never returned. But even if there's one of them left alive, I need to know. For my friend. For my.
Ah yes, your acquaintance.
Yeah, my acquaintance, yes. So then if I ever go see my acquaintance again, I'll get paid.
Well, we can see your acquaintance first if you like. I mean, I am in
My
no hurry
acquaintance is very far away.
In the middle of a jungle.
In the donkey.
I am in no hurry to.
It'll take more than a week, I
That's
believe,
okay.
to get
We
there.
could wait.
He
Exactly.
can wait. He can wait.
Oh.
He's fine. He'll distract himself.
Only if you're sure.
He'll
We can
distract.
wait.
I mean, kind of end of the world, evil void lady, kind of bad. So
Yeah, you're right.
Probably.
Priorities.
But also consider this. We don't have to go on the water anyway. We
Yeah,
don't
we
have to
could-
go on in the sea.
We could find some other portal places that were mentioned before. We could go to a different place.
Exactly.
what's my insight? But the water, but why?
Just because we could go other places.
But we
War
guys-
doesn't have to be.
But we're the cosmic eclipse. We're gonna save the world.
We could save the world.
We're gonna save the world.
In a different direction.
But this
Yes,
direction's
I mean,
quick.
there are many ways to save the world, of course. Flo is just going through a notebook.
See the expression, all roads can lead to home?
All roads lead to Rome.
No, that one as well, but there is no Rome in this one.
Add it.
I could be a
Just chuck
Roman
Rome in
empire.
there somewhere.
Have you guys seen that TikTok now? Okay. I could be a Roman empire.
Chapter.
Doobie doobie dabba dabba.
Well,
That's our war cry.
Boom, boom.
Just a swarm of enemies approaching us, and we're just all
Chippy, chippy, jabba,
Hey, that's what am I doing?
What the fuck? Alright, well, I think we'll get another room.
Get some rest.
I'm guessing we need to pay for our rooms again, right?
Probably.
Probably. Alright. Back to the white anchor!
I
No
think they were
shortage
being
of
paid
money.
for, right?
Were they?
Yeah.
I think the church was paying for them.
Oh, yo, the church still paying?
I'm not gonna complain.
I'm not the church. I am just a person.
I'm not the church. I am the whole church.
No, because you're in with the church.
A part of it, you mean?
You're in with the
That
church,
too, yeah.
bro.
Yes, I am a part of the church.
Would it be rude to keep asking them to keep paying for our rooms, or will we pay our own rooms
Well,
now?
my room is being supplied.
I'll go get a room at the white anchor. Bunker boys, roll out!
Don't we already have a room at the Wait
Yeah,
Anchor?
you have rooms. It's not just my one room.
We
But don't we need to
purchased them.
don't we need to pay for like the upkeep?
I assumed that you were keeping tabs on how much you owed. Or when you finish your stay, you pay?
Oh, is that how that works? I'm gonna go ask the person who's in charge.
We paid for your...
I don't remember. It was like yesterday.
It was...
I don't get context. It was
We
like
have
a
been
couple
there
months
for
ago when they paid
Exactly.
for
I
rooms.
don't remember if we've actually paid them or not.
I think
No,
we
I
have.
don't either.
Well, I'm just using Zed's dumbass as an excuse.
Right, well, I think we have definitely paid for the...
I'm
room
assuming
for a
you've
few-
paid for at least for a week.
Yeah,
And now the church is paying for it.
yeah.
Let's not argue with that one. I don't feel like watching 3 hour video to find out whether or not you paid for your room.
It's okay, I'm almost up to it anyway. I've been rewatching.
Nice.
It's good.
Oh, I know what my room's paid for.
Your room's owned by the church already. It's an apartment.
The
I
church
mean-
room. The church room.
I have a house.
Very well, shall we head back to the Wait Anchor?
Not for today. I think we've all earned a good rest.
Just a
Yes.
little bit.
I am going to clear my head a little bit, just from the day's events. But before I see you off, I will be heading to the Wait Anchor as well. But yes, I think I will need to clear my head, do some wandering or something.
Will you be alright?
I will be absolutely fine.
Okay.
As long as you're sure.
Why are you so concerned?
Because,
A lot of stuff happened today.
yeah.
That is true. Suppose actually we should be asking you, Lynn, is everything okay?
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
I don't need the inside, I already know. I imagine it is not exactly the easiest thing to hear from your sister that she thinks that way of you, though, and then to see that she is involved in something of such a catastrophic level. A lot of violence was caused today, and it seems as if perhaps she is caught up on the wrong side of things.
Well, they are their own people, and I'm not in control of their actions, so...
That is
Yes.
true. You can not control the way that other people act. You can only control the way that you react.
Yeah, so I guess it can't be helped and everything will be alright.
I think everything will be alright eventually, but I can see that you don't think it is fine now.
Maybe not, but it's fine. If I don't keep saying that, then I will start to cry again.
You know what helps me when I'm in a down spot and I just feel like I need to let out my emotions or have a good cry?
What?
A few pints of ale.
Lynn is not a drinker.
Yeah, I could have like wine, like Maybe.
Wine's also good.
But
Wine
not-
works as well.
Not a lot.
I don't think we should be promoting bad habits. Yeah.
Oh.
Drinking every time you feel something is not a good way.
Not
to
feel
go.
something, feel sad.
That is even
Oh.
worse.
Oh. Works for me. Oh,
Lynn,
I'll shut the first round.
you're.
No.
Are you not listening? I think perhaps we avoid the alcohol for a little bit.
I'll just go have one then.
Drink
Very well.
safely. Don't overdo it.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the wait anchor and get a beer.
Sure, I assume we're all heading there.
Yeah.
Walk and talk.
Walk and talk.
Yeah, we're walking and talking.
Walking-
and as we
walking,
are
talking.
walking and talking, I would like to pull Lynn back a little bit to the back of the group.
I've got my arms
I'm
around the
getting
boys.
therapy.
I'm in the middle of the boys. Like
The bunkin boys.
The bunkin
Bunkin
boys.
boys.
Best friends on me, if you want, or we can just go to bed.
This fucking guy!
I am chaos.
Yo!
And also he is stupid.
Bunkin boys.
Well,
Bacon.
Lynn, I know sometimes that it is not. Well, you know what I am like when I feel a lot of things all at once. I have a very short fuse and it is very volatile and it blows up. But I get the sense that you are more of a slower burn, perhaps, when you are upset. Is there anything that you wanted to talk about? Gang.
Oh. Recap in chat here.
Is there anything that you wanted to talk about?
It's all right. You saw how my sister spoke to me. I haven't seen her in about 100 years, and that was the first time seeing her in a really long time. And I'd been worrying about what she said. I've been worrying about that for 100 years. I was worried she felt that way, so it was just a bit of a shock when she did. I left my home for Melian. Also, Melian says that I did the right thing because of my family. They didn't speak to me as much as they spoke to each other. But mainly it was for her, and I felt bad ever since because I felt like I may have left my sister. And Melian tried to tell me that it was fine and I did the right thing, but then my sister said that to me yesterday, and well, it's truly horrifying to see the horrors that you've been worrying about for decades and decades just come true.
Well, 100 years is a very long time, Lynn, but sometimes I imagine it doesn't feel like it for you. Time flies very quickly for me, but 100 years is certainly a long time for feelings to fester a little bit. Perhaps she doesn't actually feel like that. Maybe, I mean, look at the situation that she's in. Maybe she is just confused and upset, and then she is lashing out at something that she knows. I mean, maybe she knows that you will still be there for her, and so she's lashing out because of that. Maybe it's not anything to do at all with what you did. I don't know the exact circumstances, but I am assuming that if what Melian said is true and you had to leave a bad situation like that, maybe it was the right thing to do, but maybe it doesn't feel like it now, but it will in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I always will be there for her anyway.
Exactly.
Melian says to try and not try to fix them because they're adults and they're the ones that are in control of their own actions, and I'm not the person that should be fixing them. But even though I'm trying to believe that, I'm trying to believe what she says, I don't think it's working. I think that's just how I am, but that'll be alright. I will do everything I can to make her see reason. I'm not upset about that. I'm just upset because I feel like a bad person.
Well, I know a little something about that.
Just a little bit.
Can I share a secret with you, Lynn? I don't think that very many people are beyond safe. I think that maybe if we find out a little bit more and we do what we can, I think maybe we can save her from a downward spiral. Maybe not all hope is lost.
Well, I'll do everything I can to do that.
And I will help you as much as I can.
Thank you. I think it might just be a lot, especially going to Volvora. It's not.
I was about to say, we are going into the Viper's pit a little bit, aren't we?
Just a little bit. How will you be on the sea?
I don't think that matters much.
I think it does.
I think there is no alternative. Not one that is feasible. And so if the only way that we can get to helping you and to helping your sister is to go on the sea, then that is what we must do.
Okay. I mean, I somewhat understand it. I don't want to go to Volvora.
I imagined you didn't.
But if that's the only way we can do anything to stop all of this, then I guess we just have to.
The way that I see it, I love the sea. I love to be on a ship. There is nothing that is more calming to me than the sea itself. I think it is wild, it is untamed, and it is so powerful, and you can feel it. Not just when you stand on the shore, but when you are actually amongst the sea. It is vast and unending, and it is so fascinating. And I love it, but I do not love always what the sea has made me, or what I have made into my imagination of the sea. I think sometimes we have to do things that are a little bit uncomfortable for us in order to help other people, and the way that I see it, it is better for me to suffer for a little bit than for other people to suffer for a long time. And it sounds as if 100 years is a very long time. And so 100 years, perhaps it is time to bring 100 years to its end. If we can help your sister, then this is a sacrifice that I am willing to make.
Thank you. I hope it doesn't end badly. Everything will be fine afterwards. I haven't spoken to either of my parents after I left. I haven't spoken to my mother in longer than I left. And my father is missing, so...
Your mother is, I take it, not your favorite person on the planet.
I still care for her, and I hope her well. She just doesn't speak to me as often as others.
She preferred your sister?
You could say that. I don't think she had favorites. I think she just wanted to focus her attention on one person at a time to make sure that we had everything we needed in the future. She was very into the political aspects of Bobora, and you can't have two people. If my sister's older, so she came first. If only by a few minutes.
Damn.
My mother was the same. She was the same. But Anaya was me. My mother wanted more than anything for me to be a successor. For me to be the perfect image of what she thought the Empire needed and what the Empire wanted. It is not so easy sometimes being the favorite. But I imagine it is also not so easy not to be the favorite.
It was alright. I did everything myself, and I learned how to take care of myself. I can cook now. I cook breakfast for everybody. I take care of others really well.
Yes, you are very good at it, but you are also so much more than just that. Mel. You don't have to just be the person that cares for other people. I would be very interested to find out exactly what Lynn is interested in.
I like haluva. And Melian. Reading. Sometimes. Like
What?
reading with tea.
With tea?
Yeah.
What kind of things do you read?
Mostly about my goddess and her tales and everything of the sorts. I'm not someone that's into bulks of information at once. I just prefer light reading.
I wish I had that problem. The more I read, the more that I want to know, and I think this is also part of why I am so fascinated with the sea, because there are so many things that we just simply don't know, and I would like to know all of them. Can I ask you a question? And you don't have to answer, but I think it is something that you should ruminate on, at least a little bit.
Okay, sure.
Your mother, what I said before,
Mhm.
that I don't think very many people are beyond saving. Your mother sounds as if she is quite embroiled in politics of Fobora.
Yes.
Do you think she is beyond saving? Should we be trying to save her and save your sister?
Well, I would obviously do everything I can to save someone, and I wouldn't want to give up no matter the cost. I also don't think anyone is beyond saving, and I would do everything I could to ensure that for them.
There are some people that are.
I guess I just haven't spent that much time around other people as well, I guess.
Well, like I said, you don't have to have an answer now, but it sounds as if you wish to try, and well, that is enough for me, so I will be trying also.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, we are almost at the weight anchor, so I won't bother you too much with these kind of heavy thoughts, but I wanted to just to check in, because I mean, I know people asked you before how you were feeling, but I don't think they went about it in the best way.
Yeah, groups are horrifying, and speaking in front of multiple people is horrifying, so
Things are sometimes better one-on-one, no?
I think so.
Very well.
But you be safe when you go and clear your head, and I hope everything's alright.
Yeah, I will. Well, perhaps you can enjoy some light reading and some tea.
They will. Hopefully Millian's home. Millian, please come home.
Alright, Bang Boy's doing
Need
it.
a hug.
I would have tried to hop on Ethel's back.
As we go from this to
Yeah.
whatever the fuck.
And no, but like all Zephyr is doing is like just kind of like embodying like some sort of like inner child. It's just like, and then I'm on Ethel's back, and I'm just like, and then you like had the bow out, and you just and then like a glue, like all this like weird colors, and then you went pah, and then all of a sudden the things went pop. Like, how did you do that? That was incredible. It just went like.
Years of training.
What do you mean? You just like made the barrow just go like magic and shit, and then it just went boom. How do you do that? Can you teach me? I want to make
pretty cool.
Yeah, it went all like force and then bam, explosion.
I couldn't teach you in a short amount of time.
How long you? I'm guessing you've been doing this for a long time then.
Long time.
How old are you?
I honestly can't remember.
What do you mean you can't remember? Because you don't look an age over like, what's a young age? 25.
I'm sure my dad would have put a bow in my hand as soon as I could pick one up.
Is it? Wow.
What did your dad do?
My dad's a chief.
Chief.
Like a war chief, or like
War
a
chief.
Or like the cooking chief. Wait, no, that's a chef.
is that a joke? Because that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
No.
Oh, well, that was a good. Hey, no, don't be upset. No.
No, that's okay.
No, he's chief of a clan of centaurs. And we protect the people in the land.
Are you from the Dawn King? Because the only other centaurs I've seen are from Dawn King as well.
Where am I from? I can't
Alright.
remember. No, I'm not from Dorkin.
Whereabouts is that?
Next to Dawnkin.
Us as
Oh. So is that technically Dorkin then?
No, Dawnkin is a separate country. Arguably, it's the most democratic. It's just also got a large quantity of completely uncontrollable jungle that's full of just monsters. Yeah,
Dorkin. Or
Yeah.
Dawnkin is. Borodith is like a feudal economy.
Feudalism.
What are you protecting them from?
all sorts of things.
Well,
I specialize in planar disturbances.
I know you can you just do like your weird like.
Yes, I can.
Yes, with the whoosh, and then all of a sudden you know where a portal is, which is very handy. And I wish I could do something like that. All I can do is throw knives.
All I can do is swing this.
Although I can talk to ghosts, talking to ghosts, but that's not a fun
What?
thing.
What kind of ghosts?
Bad ghosts.
Uh,
Ghosts that don't shut up. It's like
Can you talk to any type of ghost?
let's see. I'll grab the sickle out and kind of like, ding ding. Hello, who's in there? Anyone want to say hello? Oh fuck.
So
Not
is it just people you've killed? Am I interpreting this right?
That seems to be the case normally,
No, it's a
but
shame.
sometimes, like one or two, like just linger. It's sort of like a conduit a little bit. They're like, oh, I'm dead. Avenge me, and I'm just like, no. lately,
I was murdered by my son.
you killed me, you again. But lately I've been hearing this weird like little popping sound, and I don't know what. I mean, I think I have an idea what that's from, but it's from what was it? Like a spectator?
Maybe the spectator.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
shame.
remember? Ever since we killed like the thing that had like all the eyes, it just like pops and it doesn't shut up.
Oh, you can hear that.
Oh yeah, I can hear it.
It's a shame though that you can't talk to anyone. It'd be nice if you could talk to my friend.
Your friend? I mean,
Kill your friend?
I would have to kill your friend to then talk
Well,
to them, but
No.
if they're already
No,
dead,
my friend's already dead.
what happened? What happened to your friend?
Oh, it's a long story.
Oh,
what if you revive them and then kill them again?
I haven't tried that. I mean, maybe we'll have to conduct. You know what? This requires
His
more.
corpse is not in a form that
Oh.
could be revived.
Did he die a long time ago? Your friend?
No, quite recent.
I thought.
That sounds
I'm
very
so sorry. I didn't. Oh. And I give him like a little pat. I give you like a little pat on the back of your head.
Appreciate it.
Oh. You definitely deserve. Well, do you drink beer, wine,
A bit.
sparkling water?
Not really in a mood to drink.
That's okay.
yet,
That's okay. That's it. No. That. Yeah.
But no, I won't be forgetting anytime soon.
Did someone hurt your friend?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I just get off your back and like get in front of you, like, my blade, your blade. You tell me, they're done.
No.
Oh, you want them to suffer?
Mm.
You want me to torture them first? I can do that too.
That's kind of fucked up, Zeph.
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
Look-
okay. I won't do it if you don't want me to.
No, I'm not wanting to kill. But at the
Well,
same
what about
time,
justice?
I'm fucking furious at what they did.
What happened?
It was my dad.
What?
Not.
Zeph is just like,
I think we're gonna need.
I'm gonna need 2 ales now. Okay.
Oh, Zeph.
It wasn't my dad that killed him directly, but he gave the order to do it.
Your dad sent your friend out on a suicide mission?
No,
No.
he sacrificed him.
That's arguably way worse. Oh.
Oh no, it's traumatized.
I just think in my head, like, well, I'm good at killing dads, so if they just say the word, I just think that to myself, like, huh.
What's going on in your head, Zeph?
Ha! Ha!
Yeah, okay, don't tell me.
A lot.
In the middle of
Let's go get some dinner, I'm hungry.
Yeah, dinner sounds good too.
Right back at way down.
I can't roleplay.
No!
Oh.
That was so awesome!
You were
Smart
so good.
motherfucker!
Slayed.
You slayed.
I slept.
You slayed. You ate.
You
Mark.
slayed.
Did you say 8?
You ate. Yeah.
Cooking the pot and then
You
he
ate
ate.
and left no crumbs.
He said
Oh,
he didn't
I've
remember
heard
how old he
that. Oh,
was.
that's-
He can't be 8. Holy.
I'm gonna leave. I'm next.
I'm not done with you yet.
No.
One day they're gonna pan down the cameras up on the table and they'll just see the old style chain and balls to just keep you here.
What?
Okay.
Did you say? What did you say?
Then one day
Something
the cameras will pan down and they'll see the old style chain and balls.
Ah,
I love
that's not what I thought. Like you said.
That's why we can't leave.
I need to stack here.
I would like to order a whole iceberg lettuce.
You start chowing down, bro.
Excuse me, waiter. Waiter, I think you heard me wrong. I wanted the whole iceberg lettuce. You seem to have given me a pile of leaves. I wanted the ball.
I like to munch on lettuce balls. Lettuce munch on your...
Say lettuce munch on your balls.
It does
Lettuce
commence
munch
ball
on
munching.
Where did you say Ethel was from again?
Borodith.
Borodith.
Which is near
Lettuce
It is
Yeah.
next to the
Dawn-
Dornkin Republic.
Donkin Republic.
Both of which are you guys all came from Borodith technically. That is where Seymour is.
Not me, bitch. Oh wait, yes, me, bitch.
That's where.
Ethel, if I could, I don't want to pry if it's too much, but what was your friend's name?
That's a detail of my backstory. I haven't done. Okay, let's think of
Just
think
eating
of a name.
balls. So much on balls, bro.
Larry.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, Lazar!
Larry!
Also, honestly, I fucking write that. Thank you
Do
so
you have
much.
a nickname?
Make sure you write that down as well, Mark.
Yeah,
Hmm?
I'll
Oh
write it.
yeah, I'll write it down.
You should write down that your friend's name
My
is Larry.
friend is.
Short for name with
Lettuce
Larry,
munch
but-
on balls.
Oh wait.
Bees.
Larry.
Just join me.
Just don't munch.
Larry. What a name.
Are there any names that?
If you're thinking ones that would vibe with your old English style one, you can go with Harold.
Gertrude.
Also,
I'm trying to
John.
think of something that like
Shut up, fatty, I've got the conch.
something that could have a cool nickname. Like I'm thinking like, is there any names that start with SLI? Sly.
Sly, the name of the shopkeeper in Hollow Knight.
There's Silas, that's close.
Silas.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not
thinking like
That's
his
a very
nickname
good Legends
could be
character.
Slicer.
fucking
Slicer.
shut up.
Slicer.
Then Slicer.
No one to
Sweet
cut
slicer,
potatoes,
the
one
edge
like
boy.
slice.
Silas steals people's
Ah,
souls.
see, I should have done
That's
this.
his power.
His
I don't have
whole.
details for my backstory.
Steals people's old
Let's go with
names.
Harold.
Harold?
I'll go with Harold.
Thank you.
Did Harold have a
The
nickname?
third time.
He was
Harold.
reading today.
Harold.
The hairiest horse in all the land.
Harry
So you
Harold.
update that in your document for me.
Yes, I need more details.
Yes.
What about
Yes.
Happy Harold?
Was he happy?
Hagrid.
Yes,
Good.
very happy.
Good. Well, he'll always be happy as long as you remember him being happy.
Definitely.
That's not true.
Shut the fuck up, Dad!
You're a disappointment.
Yeah, so are you!
Yeah. Zeph is funny.
Zeph's unhinged.
Zeph cracks me up.
Of course I'm unhinged. I have ghosts talking to me.
The whole eventually. No. I don't know why I thought that was so hilarious.
No!
Leave me alone.
Fuck off!
It's 3 a.m. I'm trying to sleep. My child killed me. Take their soul.
Not right now, Dad. Just one more round.
Dad,
I'm on
fucking
Fortnite!
trumpet. It's 2 a.m.
Dad, it's online for the last time. I can't pause it.
Dad, I'm in the middle of a combat. I can't just pause.
It'd be like 2 and I'd be trying to sleep.
I will be having a nice foamy ale with
The bunk boys.
While you
With the
munch on
bunk boys?
balls, he's having a foamy ale.
yeah. You're having lettuce. I'll be eating. I don't know, just some vegetables, just some nice like sweet roasted vegetables.
Lettuce balls. Vegetable balls.
So you guys have a meal and beer.
Meal and beer.
I'm having lettuce.
I will pay. I will
Nice
pay.
big punch.
I will
Water
pay
with
for
more
meal
water.
and beer.
Okay.
How much is meal and
How
beer?
much is being
I would say, I'm looking at the cost of like meals and stuff like that, and I'm trying to decide whether just a head of iceberg lettuce is squalid or poor.
Probably poor, right?
I don't know, man. If a restaurant served me a head of lettuce, I would call it squalid.
Iceberg lettuce is a tragic vegetable.
I love iceberg lettuce, but if someone just gave me iceberg lettuce, I would describe it as squalid.
I only eat iceberg lettuce if it's well dressed.
I
Balsamic.
don't have that limitation. I quite like lettuce, just as is.
To each their own.
It's quist.
Quiz.
lettuce and
Twist.
dill.
Yeah, that's a good mix.
Dill chives lettuce.
Dill is just.
Eating balls.
Dill make everything better. You know what also is delicious? Balls. The
How-
gays will never
Mashed
experience it.
nuggets.
Just eat your tax forms.
No balls.
How about we don't? How about we don't? How about we, all of us, pay our taxes?
Wait, Mark really suggested you eat the forms. They are replaceable.
Which,
No, true.
It's just the government can't stop me. I'll eat all of their precious tax forms.
I will give
Infinite food hack. Speed running life. Infinite food hack. Eat your tax form.
That's, you should post that on us. That's shitty pro-life tips.
Speed run life. One meal. Bleach.
I mean, yeah.
We have gone to the unhinged place again. Give me a sec. I will say mug of beer, a couple of pieces for you two. Water is free. And we'll describe it as a.
I would be offering the
Six.
dinner and the. I'd be offering the dinner and the stuff to.
I'm
you
wondering.
two.
I'm bribing.
You're going to wonder.
I'm going to my apartment.
Okay, yeah, just us.
But,
two.
So that's we'll go with
We had our conversation. We're like, now split. Let's get away from these guys.
Down we go.
We won't be responsible for any of them if we're not there.
Bunkin and Boyne are having a great time. Just bunkin and Boyne.
Yeah, we're bunking and boying.
See, this is why we're not there.
Bond.
We don't bunk.
One
And
gold.
and you don't boy?
One gold, 6 copper.
That's
If
a lot
I,
of money.
also, I don't know how much we've got left on our rooms. If I give you what, I don't know,
Falcon.
well,
Somebody else is gonna
will
say.
7 gold be enough?
I'm pretty sure your rooms are being paid for by the temple.
Still? Oh yeah. Well,
I haven't been told not to stop chanting them yet.
well, just you can have, well, you because you're very nice, Miss. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either. I haven't got a character for this one. Then just
Make it up,
remember.
bitch.
That's
This
so
one is
rude.
male presenting.
Okay. Then your name, I'll give you a tip, Mr.
Fuck's sake, Connor.
Mr. Fuck's sake, Connor. Come on,
This is now Connor.
Where are you from?
Mr. Connor.
Yeah,
fuck's sake.
I'm Mr.
Mr.
Connor.
fuck's sake?
Yep.
Well,
It's
Mr.
Fuksaki, please.
Mr. Well, Mr. Connor, you can have the rest as a tip then.
Thank
I
you.
give 7 gold.
Odd.
No, it's all my. He puts it in a badge and walks away awkwardly.
To pay for the stuff and yeah, and then all yours.
You don't think this is maybe a front of house person?
Do you
You
have
think this
any
might
more-
be a cook or something?
Well,
He doesn't know what he's doing with people.
well,
Do you have any more letters?
Sure, 7 gold. I'll bring you some more.
all the lettuce that my friend Shams wants.
Only one more, please. I said only one. I said only
One more lettuce, sir. Please,
Please, sir, may I have some more?
More!
Thank
Please,
you.
sir, may I have some more
You
lettuce?
get another head of iceberg lettuce.
Charles has
don't you?
asked for more lettuce. What more?
Please, sir, may I have another?
I don't know why. I very supposed to show just pushing the lettuce into his mouth.
Do you reckon it'd fit as slumming?
No, I imagine it'd be like a turtle. You'd be like, then you would chewy there. But he's like, Actually, no, you would chew, but it wouldn't be like people chew. Your mouth would be able to be shut. It'd be like.
Truly disgraceful.
I'm just eating my roasted carrots and spuds.
Well, because turtles don't have lips to cover up their chewing, so they wouldn't. They wouldn't be able to shut their mouths when they eat. To masticate it.
I think they do shut their mouth to eat.
No, they're like hum.
Because they don't have lips. They have
They
beaks.
like roll their bottom jaw around.
Turtles have beaks.
We're gonna have to search up how do turtles eat.
Yes.
Like
In the break.
On the break.
In the
Yeah,
break.
Pretty sure they got beaks.
And that is all. That is what Bunkum Boys will do for now. We have a dinner and a couple of eggs.
Couple of drinks.
Couple of.
Is there any? What else is going on in the Wade Anchor? Is that what it's called, right? Wade Anchor?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, yo, is there any gossip? Are people in the tavern like spilling the bees, spilling the tea?
Sometimes you may roll a perception check.
Go,
Ah,
Shams.
my dice are in my bag. I don't know where my bag
Take
is.
some of these.
Whoa.
Take the.
Always
take
have your
the
dice
the
ready.
bone.
Stop it.
You ready to bone?
Bone.
I need a tissue now.
The bone.
Yo,
The
15
thought of bone
plus
requires a tissue.
0 makes
15. Gotta clean up.
quick months. Wait, plus 3, 18.
Oh, yo,
Bam.
nice.
I didn't realize they had.
Proficiency and stuff.
Very good.
I guess most of the gossip right now would be
The hot goss.
about the festival.
What?
Obviously, it just happened hours ago.
But we're 18.
Uh-oh.
You guys say you hear some little whispers happening from like some magi in the corner by the looks of it.
What's a magi?
Like mages.
Wizard.
Wizard!
A wizard.
It's Harry Potter
Wizzy.
and Ronald Weasley.
Run now, Weasley, Dumbledore.
That's
You'd be
fucking
free to
That's an
check.
old callback.
That is the correct comeback.
That is so old. I remember that when I was in primary school.
Hermione.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
No, don't bring it back.
Snape.
I don't-
Snape. Severus Snape.
Oh, that's how I
Snape.
discovered about domestic
Severus
terrorism.
Dumbledore!
There was a pipe bomb in
Those
that. I
books
learned about
There was a fight bomb.
I learned about domestic terrorism.
Dumbledore!
I found the source of the mysterious ticking.
Don't
It's a
bomb
time
schools,
bomb.
they perform an important service to the community.
Alright, I'm sorry. Anyway.
What do bomb schools? Not your dad.
Stop it.
What?
Well, like, what's your bad? I'm just saying, don't bomb schools, they perform an important service. If they do bomb them, I'm not your dad.
I'm not sure what the equivalent of swatting is, but
I
Oh,
don't think
Lockie
it,
is absolutely on a watch list.
I don't think it
These
counts as,
4 streamers are all government.
I don't think
They're
I
all
don't think it counts as
government.
swatting if I deserve it. Kinda doesn't though, kinda get swatted.
Hey!
you got swatted?
Did I?
No, you're gonna get swatted because you don't deserve it, but I do deserve it.
Oh, so you get swatting by proxy though.
I'm not getting swatted.
But I live here,
I'll
so.
lose it.
You're getting swatted by proxy.
So,
Anyway, what is Shams here?
yeah, what is Shams here? Please tell me what Shams is hearing.
I hit a magi.
There's some like their conversations are quite harsh. So like, but like you hear, and it's just like, it's like 2 sentences, and you just hear like, did you hear what happened in the Elven Republic? You mean the Elven Empire?
Oh, fuck.
Ew!
Fuck.
Ew!
Fuck.
Ew!
The saddest thing is,
Yeah, ew!
Oh, no.
I don't think
Oh.
literally nothing
No.
of that because I know what none of those things mean.
Oh, my God. No.
You would have heard Empire before. You came from the Neanderthal Empire. You would know.
Well, no, but I don't know anything about the
Wait, what
elves.
is Shams here? Something about the Elven
Yeah. Did you hear about
No,
the Elven
no.
Republic?
No, an empire.
No, don't you mean the Elven Empire?
Oh, I'm gonna write that in blue.
Did you hear?
No.
They did things in the background.
Oh,
Stu.
fuck. Why did I leave for 100 years?
Oh, you're safe.
Did you hear about the Elven Republic? There's a new queen.
Well, we know
Didn't
that
hear
from
that.
the prologue.
No, I'm writing it in black, so I don't know, but I just want to know from notes. So,
Prologue. Please.
yeah, so there's a new queen.
Apparently. From prologue, we heard.
This is my blue writing pen.
Queen
Put it in your mouth. How many D4s can you fit in your mouth? Quick challenge.
for the stream. Blue means Zep knows things. Black means it's just world notes, and I don't know things. That's why I write down, even though I don't know. 'Cause
I only write in one colour because I have a fountain pen. This is gaming.
But how do you distinct from shit that flow?
Holly
knows?
remembers.
Because I have a really good memory.
I do that too with
Brain.
Nadra. In
Nah.
Nadra, everything's written in black.
I oscillate between no thoughts at all, completely
No,
smooth
oscillate.
brain, and yeah.
Stop saying smooth brain. It's my kryptonite.
Smooth.
Rocky, the great oscillator. Yes, Lucky gets it.
I remember.
We all remember.
No lumps or bumps.
You don't remember, we do.
No, because I'm not.
Funny shit.
So Shams doesn't say anything.
Right off.
Shams has died.
Shams is broken.
Jam's gone.
Holly is exploiting my weakness.
Shams doesn't say anything about the Elven Republic.
No, I don't think Shams
cool.
says anything
Not
about
cool.
it.
I'll leave it black.
I
Well,
don't know.
Shams would know that Lynn would be from the Elven Republic. I think that's been
Oh.
mentioned.
Lynn has said that like 3 times.
So Shams would know about that.
Shams will remember this for when Lynn returns next time on Chronicle.
Next time on Chronicle.
Well, the Lynn's currently upstairs. Well, is that...
Being gay. They're being gay.
Hey,
Upstairs, they're being gay.
I haven't done anything yet. You don't know. I could become straight walking through that door.
The fuck?
They're kissing upstairs. The gays are kissing upstairs.
I haven't said what they're doing.
The gays are kissing. Aha!
Kissing upstairs.
Now keep.
Oh, I do that with the minis.
For real.
No!
They're kissing upstairs.
That's homophilic.
Oh, yeah, true. Leah's just homo.
For real.
Okay, I'm sorry. I sidetracked us that time.
My favourite is Homo erectus.
Mine's Homo sapien.
Oh, cause
It's because it has the word erect in there.
The love.
I like women, so Homo erectus not for me. Please, let's
Homo
do some-
habilis.
yes, yes.
I
Homo
prefer Homo bentus. Hello, spider. Why are you dangling over Holly's
Eat the
microphone?
spider.
Eat
What
it.
did you say?
Eat the spider. Do it.
I'll eat it. Protein.
Please do not.
Don't eat the spider.
Oh, it's
so
cute.
It's just chilling.
Okay.
Let's keep vibing.
Maybe that was a
He's
really
not
big one I
deserved
started
it.
the
I don't
bathroom the
know.
other day.
I'm gonna go take spider
What
outside.
happens?
Good
now?
idea.
Yeah, what do we
What
do?
happens now? Lottie?
Yes, what happens now? Bunkum boys are just eating and chilling.
Ooh, going upstairs.
I have gone upstairs. As always, Lynn tries to enter as quietly as possible, but always fails because she wears chainmail.
Even I went chainmail.
You open the door.
I
you're
do
alone.
open the door.
You see Melian.
Fuck yeah, I do.
What Melian's doing? What are Melian's hobbies?
Are you asking? Okay, no.
She has a little pot plant that she's watering. She gardens sometimes. She bought a little pot plant for her journeys.
That's so gay.
She is pruning a small bonsai tree.
Damn.
What do gay people things? What do gay people like? Plants.
Yeah.
Everybody likes plants.
Thrifting.
Yeah, Melon's got new trip. She's gone thrifting.
I'm wearing baggy pants now.
She goes to all of like the vintage shops and is like, oh my god, rings.
Oh my god.
See, also me just outing myself. Okay.
That's totally
Hater.
turgid, dude.
Melon?
Just a turgid
Hello.
dress.
Hi.
I have news. Not good news actually. Bad news. Terrible news. It's horrible actually. Not as bad as the stuff that happened today, but still pretty bad.
You're right.
I have to go back to Vovora.
Not alright. You want me to come with? Great.
I mean, of course I want you there. Why wouldn't I want you with me? But
Okay.
no, I. Oh.
We can do this together.
No, but
Technically my home too.
I.
Doing homecoming for both of us.
If you really want that.
I mean, I'm a half elf, so no. But neither do you. So we're both suffering, really.
Yes, but maybe you don't have to suffer. You could go back to Burgath and you could
Do what? Sit there.
pray
I can pray anywhere.
in the safety of Burgath.
I don't know if there's much that's safe anymore. That was pretty scary. What the fuck were they?
I don't know. I had all their guts over me for like a minute.
Yeah. Don't worry, I noticed. It was sticky.
Yeah, but are you sure you'd be alright to go back? I don't want
Will you be alright going back without me?
Probably not.
So, I
But
guess I'm going.
I could deal with it. I have my friends. They could stand there. Most of them would do that.
I think... How are you getting there?
Boat. Ship.
You
We have a ship. We got the head of Ellen Brightsmith and gave it to Annabelle, and now she's getting us a ship.
Perfect.
And it's like ugly, like looking like
Yeah, we decapitated his own babe.
she was already dead. Actually. Oh,
Oh, yes,
I
we're
saw
gonna go home, like
Shama.
you say. I'd capitate
I
someone,
don't
but-
think anywhere is safe anymore.
Just gently
So we might as well stay together.
yeah. We saw Tashama for a bit.
I'm pretty confident the world's ending now.
Maybe a little bit.
I'm pretty confident the
yeah.
world's
I think maybe we should just spend that time together.
Aww.
Yeah.
Wholesome lucky moment?
Wholesome.
A wholesome
Lucky's been
love,
reading that
no?
WikiHow
Yeah, WikiHow.
And not the bad one that I also found. I also recently started WikiHow. I don't know, Instagram picked that up, and I got a WikiHow article recommendation today about how to hide an erection. That was, I'm not even kidding. WikiHow's got animated like reels on Instagram,
Wait,
and I got
wow.
an animated reel about how to hide an erection.
Jesus.
Please send help.
Is this why you were complaining about targeted?
Instagram doesn't know what I am, and I'm scared of the algorithm because it doesn't know what I am. No, it does.
I just get makeup tutorials.
The feeling of statelessness.
Yeah, statelessness is one way, or really pro-state.
Prostate?
Also some of that. This is not things I should talk about in stream.
That's the next WebMD.
Anyway, what were we doing? Wholesome lucky moment?
Come through.
Something about being supportive or something and then spending the remaining time on Earth together.
Here's the
Yeah.
knowledge direction, but also become.
So wholesome.
Keep it raining.
So like, I guess I'm going then.
Right.
Well,
Oh my god, I love the rain.
as long as you will be safe there. You're not going to be safe there though. Why would?
I don't think
I know. I'd rather you be there so I can protect you there, rather than you being far away. Because it would take me a really long time to get there. If something went wrong. Take a long time to send a letter if something went wrong as well. Oh, okay, that might work, but you're not going anywhere by yourself if we go. I mean, you can if you want to. I'm not going to stop you. Like that's fine. But like, it'd be best if you didn't go anywhere by yourself.
I'm just gonna do what I did when I was younger and just go out at night.
Yeah,
That seems to work.
nighttime's good. But we might. I think we might be headed to like the second ring, the swords. So like, you coming up there or leaving you down. This is why I'm worried. Both options are bad.
I mean, I don't think there's many good options left.
Okay. We might cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess.
It's like either we die apart if things go really wrong, or like, at least we die together, well. Well, like,
So romantic. It's
everything
like Romeo
works
and
out
Juliet.
and everything's happy.
Lynn immediately goes from like worried to just be like, I would do everything I can to make sure that you don't die. Absolutely anything.
And I would do the same for you, Moondrop.
Anything.
It's a bit obsessive.
Drop
Anything!
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's very wholesome.
Other
Not
than that
bad.
letter.
Romeo and Juliet, suicide pact.
No.
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks, it is the east, and Juliet is the sun.
Million isn't dying, it's fine.
Romeo and Juliet, suicide pact.
Metamorphosis isn't death.
It's death of the soul.
I hear weebs are into tentacles.
I'm not.
Oh my.
Sorry, Lynn's not going for that Baldur's Gate achievement. Sorry.
Wait, excuse me?
Don't worry about it.
I won't.
Wait, what?
I just said Lynn's not going for that Baldur's Gate achievement.
That's because it's in Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate?
There are different achievements for this. They're all just kill counters.
To be Baldur's Gate?
Alright, well,
Baldur's
the
Gate.
ship will be done in about a week, and then we will be heading off on
To be
sea
bold is to
to-
be gay.
I think we've decided pirate-infested waters.
Is that like the safest route? Or like...
Yes, because we can't go elsewhere.
Okay.
We'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's fine. Yeah,
Well, I hope this ship is well defended then.
I hope so. Flo knows what she's doing. I trust her.
Flo does not know what she's doing.
Lynn still trusts her. So, it should be alright.
I mean, your friend seems to be a sailor, so...
Flo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of sorts. Yeah, and then we'll have everyone else there. Will you be okay with everybody else? I know, some of them, I love them all dearly. They're all great people most of the time.
I mean, Zeph seems really funny.
Oh, that's great.
Hey!
That's one word.
That was the impression that was left at the dinner. Really like Zeph.
Hey.
You know what?
That's like Riz.
Oh, I don't think so.
No,
I
my
think-
charisma's high because I'm funny.
Oh.
That explains my high charisma.
Also, it explains your high intimidation.
Yeah, I'm also threatening. And a good liar.
It's just what I want in a person. Yeah, but like, that's
Being
like...
threatening and a good liar.
it's not a good person.
Didn't say I was a good person.
True.
Okay, well, I'm glad you find him funny, because he was the one that I was most worried about.
Is there like something I should know?
I've told you about him. He's talked about murdering people.
I mean, weird question. The strange flesh monsters, did we kill like a person or like many persons, or like is it just like one creature? Like, what was like the sentience on that thing?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna erase that question from my mind.
Yes,
I'm trying to erase the creature out of my mind.
Me too. It's not working, is it?
No,
No,
that was terrifying.
It was.
Why were there so many teeth?
Holy shit.
Oh, is your friend Flo alright?
Is she alright?
Yeah, like she got like absolutely mangled by that thing.
Absolutely mangled by it.
That's me after 9
Complete and utter mayhem.
Sometimes the comment that comes out, Emilian.
That's when you know it's a good night, when you get absolutely mad.
When I come back, yeah, it looks like I've come through an industrial macerator. That's a good night.
Yo, bro, you're mangled.
Yeah.
Yeah, bruh.
Right, absolutely fucking mangled right now,
I'm
alright?
absolutely
You want
mangled.
to get mangled with me on the weekend? Yeah,
We're gonna go out now, we're gonna get mangled, we're gonna get hit by a fucking semi trailer.
Let's get eaten by flesh beasts.
I did everything I could to get her back up and heal her. She's alive, and walking and speaking.
I mean, that's probably a lot better than most.
Yes, it was,
Resilient.
yes, it was really stressful.
If you can't read that, there's now a quote in Coach's notebook about
Let's get mangled.
Let's get mangled there, brother.
Let's get mangled.
Not let's get loud.
Let's
Let's get mangled.
Let's get loud.
Absolutely fucking
Let's
definitely.
get
loud.
loud.
Let's get mangled. Let's get manged.
I'm really trying my best.
I'm sorry. Oh, shut up now.
I'm trying so
I
hard.
stole my brain cells.
It's mine. You can't have it back.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, shut up. I will shut up now. I will shut up.
Yes, well, she does seem to be doing as alright as she can be, so.
Is she like resting and stuff like that?
Resting? She was going on a walk, I think. But I think she'll rest afterwards.
Hopefully. I would not suggest walking after being nearly killed by a flesh monster.
Neither would I, but I don't think she'd like listen regardless. I think she just needs that for herself, which is completely fine.
Fair enough.
She can take care of herself anyway if something went wrong. It was just you can't really prepare for
I
whatever that was.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
The guards were fine. It was just that what?
I don't know. And I'm worried if my family has involvement in it.
Yeah. That's fair.
But we'll find it out in Volvora when we go back there. I'm sure it's lovely.
She kind of like steps up to you and kind of like clasps one of your hands. It will be alright. I'm sure it will be fine.
Yes. No.
And she kind of like walks over to a cup. I've got some new tea actually. You want to try it?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. I'd love to. Yes. Okay. Let's go have some
Tea time.
tea time.
Tea time.
How's Flo edging about doing?
edging.
No.
Yo!
I said that Flo was being an edgelord. Not that one. I mean, Flo could be doing that one sometimes.
Flo is not edging.
Oh my.
Maybe I should have gone with the word brooding.
Yeah.
Who sent you that?
Yeah, sorry, like I shouldn't tease. I did do the exact same thing.
Oh.
It's hard to come up with
what's-
things on the fly.
What's Flo doing?
Yeah, what's Flo doing?
Flo is
Not
watching
edging.
everybody. Not edging. Flo's not edging.
Good to know. Thanks for clarifying.
You're so welcome.
Just concerned.
So, after having watched everybody head into the tavern, Flo is going to, having kind of adopted a bit more of a calm, peaceful, I guess, facade around everybody else, immediately drops, and Flo, I think, visibly kind of tenses up. Jaw clenched and looking a little bit like thunder. She's gonna go for a walk for sure, down to the docks. Is there anybody around on the docks at the moment?
Like 6, 7 o'clock. Looks like people kind of wrapping up their kind of shifts and stuff like that, and like night shift is beginning to arrive and stuff.
Is
like
there a
that.
section of, is it like at the waterfront, or is it just like docks?
It's like a kind of rounded port almost, and there's like docks like starting out of it. So like there's a couple private docks which are empty and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd like to head to one of the private docks if possible.
Yeah.
The water here is probably quite deep, correct? I would like to sit and dangle my legs into the water over the edge. And just look out into the water a little bit. And then I would like to submerge myself in the water.
In your armor?
In
What
my
kind of
armor.
armor is it?
It's chain, I believe.
Okay.
Might get much
Gee.
heavier at least.
Sure.
Good luck swimming.
Yeah, you kind of like submerge yourself,
Mhm.
and you kind of feel like the chainmail and like kind of lift up around you almost, as like the water kind of courses underneath it through like the rings and stuff like that. And you kind of like fully submerge yourself into the water.
Would I, as Flo, know that I can still swim to get back up?
What's your strength score?
Oh, it's like 16.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah, 16. Should be fine, yeah?
Yeah.
So if I sink to the bottom, I can still get up.
How much does chainmail weigh?
It'll say on the item.
55 pounds.
What's that in kilograms?
Hey Siri, what's 55 pounds in kilograms?
55 pounds is 24.95 kilograms.
25
yeah.
kilograms. That's
I
Plus,
believe you could swim
with
in.
water,
It's on
yeah.
your body and yeah, water.
And with like how high the strength is,
Sure,
yeah, you should be fine swimming up with it.
Um,
It'll be slower, but like you could.
that's fine. I just wanted to know if it would be a check that I could possibly fail.
Yep.
You know, okay. I would like to sink to the bottom then.
Yep.
What do I see? Not
Kind
much.
of like murky and very dusty. It's like a port in like a merchant city. It's very kind of, the water's almost kind of polluted and stuff like that. It's not like bad pollution or anything. It's not like a massive like industrial waste or something as like we have in the modern world. But it's like, you know, there's a couple like chunks of stuff. There's like some crates and stuff at the bottom that have kind of rotted away that have probably been dropped or fallen off ships.
Do
and
I
that.
see anything interesting?
Not down here,
Okay.
like especially because it's really murky in this water and
Sure.
stuff like that. A lot of mud being kicked up from ships and stuff like that.
I'm going to hold my breath. Obviously.
You can hold it for
until
like 5 minutes, right? Because
Yeah.
D&D rules are fucked.
Yeah, it's
Whoops.
like a minute plus your.
Con mod.
mod.
Yeah, so mine's plus 2.
So you can hold it for 3 minutes.
It's still a long ass time.
I'm going to hold my breath until it hurts again, but this
Okay.
time I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to try and empty my thoughts.
Okay.
And I'm going to obviously Flo, like me, is quite an overthinker, so it's pretty noisy up there.
Wisdom saving throw, I guess, to
Yeah.
empty your head.
Empty my thoughts. That is an 18.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know, it takes a second, but you kind of like focus in. You kind of focus on like controlling yourself underwater and resisting the kind of urge to surface and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Eventually, kind of a lot of the worries and the stresses of the day almost fade to a backdrop. You're kind of focusing on yourself, focusing on staying submerged, focusing on timing it right so you can still surface without dying.
I'm gonna focus on kind of the push and pull of the currents of the water around me. And I'm going to, when necessary, let myself be pulled forward a little bit just to sway and then back. Try and clear my mind of thoughts about how I failed at doing my job, protecting everyone, because I was the only one to fall in the battle. I'm going to try and empty my mind of thoughts of how I failed at helping my new group. Gonna empty my mind of thoughts of how I got off to the wrong foot with Sage, and it was quite an explosive and pretty disappointing thing, I think, for Flo. I'm going to try and hold my shark tooth while I'm doing it, and focus on trying to find that thunder that Eandros sparked in my soul.
Kind of feel almost crackling throughout you, like an energy or something. And it seems to also kind of like try and like, it's like there's like a line to that, to like the surface.
So it feels like it's pulling me up, or
It doesn't feel like it's pulling, but it's something tethering you.
okay.
It's like a weird kind of connection almost. We're not quite sure whether or not it's a connection to the sky and like the storms and thunder and lightning, or whether or not there's something up there that you're connected to.
Still holding on to my shark tooth pendant. In my mind, I'm going to try and get into touch with Eandros and with myself and say, I don't know, the last time that we spoke you said there was a storm that you recognized in me. I am hoping that I am not lost to the storm now and that there is something that I can do.
As you kind of reach out, the connection kind of almost begins to start trying to lift you up almost, and like is like trying to call you to the surface.
Do my lungs hurt yet?
They're kind of beginning to almost burn a little bit, but it's not like you could do longer.
Okay. I'll open my eyes.
Mhm.
Do I see anything above me?
Do you see the dock above you where you surfaced, and you can kind of almost see like a shadow cast onto the water.
Alright, I will uncross my legs and I will try and use momentum to vault myself up.
Yeah. As you kind of like push yourself upwards, you kind of almost like outstretching your hand a little bit to get ready to kind of grasp the ledge. You feel another hand almost kind of grasp yours as you surface.
I'm going to grip on hard. Do I
Cool.
get any glimpse of them before I do anything stupid?
As the kind of hand kind of almost into the water, you notice it's very similar tint to the water.
Okay. Flo is very reactionary, everyone. Flo would absolutely yanked in the water.
And kind
alright.
of as you are like almost kind of lifting you up, you see like a similar kind of water ganassi that you saw a couple of nights back.
I am beginning to think that I am perhaps a bit aggressive.
I mean, many of my followers are a bit aggressive. Typically, storms are quite aggressive. You've had my festival before. It's loud. And as you kind of like almost kind of lifting you from the water, you notice the water begins to kind of drip off you and kind of dries as he kind of pulls you out.
Cool.
I don't think you're as lost as you think you are, but you shouldn't feel the need to punish yourself. You should probably try coming out a little bit earlier.
It's quiet down there. And it is not always up here, especially not in here. And I'll point to my temple.
You acquitted yourself valiantly today. You have much to feel ashamed about.
I don't think that's true, but thank you for your kind words. I think I have much to be ashamed about.
Many fall in battle, nothing dishonorable about it. You were willing to die for others. One would see great honor in that. But I feel like I'm not the first person to highlight this to you.
No, I suppose you're not, but I still feel as if I should. I need to do something to make up for it, for what I did. I need to feel as if I am. And sometimes just what I am doing now, I mean, handing out money and trying to search for answers is all well and good, but it doesn't feel equivalent to what I did. And so sometimes I feel like holding my breath. The longer that I hold my breath, the longer amount of time before my next exhale, and then it hurts again, but in a different way.
He takes like a moment and kind of thinks. And so long trying to think of like the right response for an all-knowing deity.
Well, I know that is a lot to say, but sometimes I feel as if at the moment I am just going through life always holding my breath and waiting for the next thing to happen to me again.
I think you would find that is how most people live life. No one has perfect foresight. No one can fully predict what would happen tomorrow or the next day, not even the gods. No one predicted the return of the attempted return of our sister. Today has been a long day, and you have served valiantly. You were willing to die in duty. That is everything I would expect of one of my followers. You uphold the tenets. You uphold your values. No shame in that. If sometimes times are tough, but I am sure in hindsight you will realize that you are not to blame for many things that you blame yourself for. You cannot control everything, no matter how hard you try. Much like the sea or the storms, there is nothing that can control fate.
If I thought that dying would undo what I did, then I would die 100 times over. I like the sea and I like the storm, and it feels like too much of a compliment for anyone to relate me to a storm. I don't feel as if I am nearly as interesting or compelling as a storm. I think there are so many things to understand and so many layers, and I don't think that I have any. All that I have is the shame that I hold in both of my hands and the tar that is still on me, and I can't wash it off.
I think you do yourself a disservice. Storm itself is, much as it looks flashy and complex, relatively simple. It's just chaos. It's a force of nature. There's no need to really explain it. Bit of noise, bit of water, bit of cloud, a bit of spark.
I don't know which aspect of a storm I am then, but it doesn't feel always very good.
I mean, in many aspects, you're very similar to one. You...
Flashy and a little bit complex.
That sums it up. Bit of flair doesn't do any harm then.
Some would say that it does a lot of harm depending on what your status is.
I suppose that's fair. Wreck more of few ships.
I have too.
It's important not to let the past hold us back. Everyone makes mistakes. There's nothing that we can do to change them now. What matters is that we learn from them and do our best not to commit them again. I think it's interesting how mortals always think that they should make up for their past.
Do you as gods not think that? The past is the past and you let it go?
When you have eons of time, it all blurs together. It's hard to say what was past and what is now. And we've been alive for so long. Interesting that. I try my best to learn from my mistakes, but time is a cruel mistress, and it is hard to remember some things. Ages go by. You remember the events, you remember some people. I remember Elangara. She stood out. Like you stood out. No,
It's not the first time that I have heard that comparison today.
talked to her once on docks just like this, looking out upon the sea.
After she tried to drown herself?
Not quite.
Perhaps I am more flashy and complex than she was.
She didn't have the same baggage that you carry. She still had plenty of it. It's hard being an outcast. All you can do is try to press forward. Time will not wait for you.
I keep thinking that I will run out of time before I can ever make up for what I did.
Maybe you will. That is not for me to tell you. Maybe you don't need. Maybe you already have made up for it. That is up to you to decide.
I don't think that's up to me to decide. Isn't it up to everybody else that I hurt? Why should I get to say whether or not they are over it?
You can't control what they think. It's up to you how you interpret your past and how you interpret whether you've redeemed for it. The only person that might judge you would be my sister. You die one day.
Well, perhaps it will come sooner than we thought.
I mean, just nice than people give him credit for, or give her credit for. It's weird. It's surprising what death is like when you meet her.
Am I to meet her soon?
Not for me to say. Not really for any of us to say. We don't control fate as much as people will attempt to reason that. I mean, maybe my father did. Maybe Primus could control it. Maybe he set this all in motion. Hard to say. It's weird. We're not fully gods, really. We're parts of one.
You are parts of a whole?
Mm. We're all parts of Primus. Every mortal contains a spark of divinity, really. A gift. One that cycles over and over with new life.
Some more than others?
Some possess more power. I mean, you are an Aesmer, are you not?
I suppose so.
You would contain more than a fair share of divinity in you. Spot of celestial. It's interesting that. Every mortal.
I don't always feel divine. In fact, I feel the absolute opposite of divine. I think when somebody is to look at me, I don't think angelic is what they would say.
I mean, people look at me, I don't think they go, wow, an angel. You do not see the 6 sets of wings on my back. Do not have strange eyes around me. Do not... It's weird. Angels are strange. We have some, but celestials are strange. Remnants.
Right. I don't know how to change my mindset so that everybody keeps telling me that I have to let it go, and I don't know how to let it go. I think I would prefer to suffer in silence. Or, I suppose...
You should never let go of your past. It reminds you of who you are. But
a failure?
you should not let it go. I wouldn't call you a failure. You did the best you could with what information you had. There's no making up for... It's weird. There's no making up for the past. But one has to eventually learn to live with it. Many of us had our doubts when we cast Ashama out. We thought... Someone thought that she could be reasoned with. I do not think you can reason with the force of destruction itself. But everyone is of their own mind, and everyone is of their own opinion. It's the joy of free will. Everyone gets their choice between where they want to go, whether or not they wish to be cast to the hells, or whether or not they wish to ascend and join their loved ones.
I don't know how many loved ones I will have left who still want to see me.
You'd be surprised. The halls of the dead are surprisingly warm.
Towards people like me?
Hard for me to tell where you're going. That is up to my sister, I'm afraid. You can always inquire if you're interested, but...
With the goddess
she is...
of...
I could. She is famously tight-lipped about it there. Because all of us worry about our followers.
I think perhaps it is better not to know my fate.
Except maybe Shocker. I don't know if he cares.
He doesn't seem like the type.
He's not the type.
I think perhaps it is better that I don't know where I am to end up. I think The eye of the storm is supposed to be incredibly calm, so perhaps maybe when I get to the eye of the storm, maybe then I will feel it. But
You'll have to
for
wait and
now,
see.
it feels like every little thing just sets me on edge, and cannot stop for a moment to calm myself. It feels very much like when I hold my breath and it hurts a little bit, but it feels like that all the time, no matter if I am holding my breath or not.
If this helps, looking at your life and attempting to summarize it all from where you stand at this moment is looking like an artist looking at a piece of art they've created that isn't complete yet. They'll never be happy with it. Not in the current state. It's only when you get a chance to look back will you realize what you've done and how far you have come. Looking at an incomplete picture is often ill-advised. One should wait till they get the complete picture of it before making a judgment about how they did.
The problem is that I am such a perfectionist that everything feels incomplete and imperfect. It doesn't matter if I feel like I never feel like I have finished a job.
Perfection is cruel like that. It's always just out of reach. No one can reach it, no matter how hard many try. Driver has tried many times to create the perfect piece of music. Yet, even the goddess of music could not do it.
I don't think I would ever come close to perfection. That is not what I am aiming for. I'm simply aiming to be a decent person.
And it is a good aim. If you keep striving and you keep doing actions you think that push you towards that direction, that is all anyone can ask of you.
How do I start to deal with this anger that I feel, this rage? What do I do about it?
Asking the god of the storms how to control a temper is probably not who you should be asking. I am famously short-tempered.
Well, as am I. So it seems. I more meant, how do I stop flying off the handle at every little thing? Sometimes the littlest things just, I don't know, it could be absolutely irrelevant to somebody else, but it feels like somebody has taken a match to that fire that is in me, and then they have set everything ablaze. It could be as simple as somebody dropping a blade.
I mean, sometimes a breath of fresh air helps. I find a moment in the sea breeze just to try and at least think about where the other hill might be coming from. But then again, I have lost my temper so many times I've lost count, and I have sunk more ships than I can count, whether it be by whirlpool or storm or just the cruel nature of the tides. It's hard for me to give you an answer that I do not have. I think this might be one of those journeys you have to figure out on yourself.
If I am the storm and all of my mistakes, all of the things that I have done are the ships, you said that you have sunk a lot of ships in your time, whether it be storm or whirlpool. Do you think you need to sink a couple of ships in order to move forward? Should I be trying to sink these ships?
I think That is up to your judgment whether or not they deserve to be sunk or not. I have sunk slavers before. And sometimes they had innocents aboard that died because of my actions. And then in hindsight I realized it was wrong. It is hard for me to give you an answer about the storms because I am the storms.
Well,
sometimes fury is good and righteous fury brings justice. But sometimes, as I'm sure my brother who got slaughtered could tell you, sometimes only existing in it is blinding. All you see are enemies. All you see is a need to fight. And sometimes fighting just causes more problems. Sometimes, like in a rip, or it's sometimes best just to let the currents take you for a bit. And just see where they take you before swimming back to shore.
Huh.
That is up to you to decide. I must return to the gods. Today's events have been startling.
what can I do to help? Is there anything that I mean, I know that I am just simply a grain of sand in a very, very large jar for you, but what can I do to help? We are trying to track down who brought the Shama, but if there is something more that we can do to help you, I shouldn't want to be sat doing nothing.
Keep following the path you're on. Keep taking the steps that fate intended for you. That is all that any of us can do. There's no real fighting fate, as many wizards have found out the hard way.
I see.
It is like a rip once again. It just pulls. Struggling is, well,
Futile.
any kind of, like, sea mist almost kind of dissipates. And kind of dissipates out to sea.
Cool.
Anyway, that's where we're going to take a break.
Oh.
Yay, breaky!
Breaky. We'll be back in like 10 to 15 minutes.
Chippy, chippy.
Jabba jabba.
10 to 15 minutes, guys.
That goes to the table as well. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our socials. They're all down below. Sick dab. Bruh.
Okay.
Yep.
Bam.
Wow.
And the
Evade your
dude is
taxes.
gone.
Bye, stream. I love you.
Bye, stream.
Mwah,
mwah, mwah,
Love
mwah.
you.
Drink late.
Well,
No.
No.
Judgment.